dans ma jet.
Bro, you dead ass. Turn my camera on so you could do that. So you guys can see we already went ahead and framed in all these walls, and we got our door, and we got the back wall done. That is a collapsible door in the back. We have a bathroom installed, and we got this wall started. We are waiting on concrete on this section right here, and that's gonna be our back wall. This shed will be interfaced into the wall. About 8 feet up, there's gonna be a loft. 2 huge garage doors in the front. The RS is still down. I have it all taken apart, and I will be making a update video probably this coming week, filming and just writing down everything I'll be doing to build this engine myself. If you haven't seen the carnage yet, there it is. Oof. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing out. You missed that teardown. This is the stock intake for the RX8. Side fed injectors, stock fuel rail, and this is just the runners for the actual intake. They go into the intake, and the intake manifold area comes up. It's like a big box that comes up. When we take this and we attach it to the car, and we attach the manifold to the intake runners, we have a problem where it looks like it's going to be interfering the hood. Obviously, the RX8 had a rotary engine in it, and it was mounted really low, so the hood kind of has a scoop that comes down. So what we've done is I decided to kind of ball out, and I went with a billet aluminum intake. It's called a Deep Motor is the brand. Obviously it's a lot nicer. You can see how the manifold area kind of goes straight in line with the runners instead of having that curve to it where it's gonna bring the manifold up. Yeah, I've had this sitting around for a little bit now. It came with all of this hardware that I have to figure out. It came with this back little piece back here. I don't know what this is. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Experiment, and it came with a throttle body, a 90mm throttle body, just to show you how big this thing is. This is one of the big water bottles, like the 1 liter. Thing is huge. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this over to the compressor real fast, dirt inside of the intake, and then we're gonna go install it on the car. So instead of the paper gasket that a stock intake would come with, this one actually comes with O-rings, built-in O-rings. I gotta figure out how these things go on. So it looks like it comes with a bunch of different O-rings, about 6 purple ones. So that would mean, obviously, that the purple ones go on. Let me put some gloves on so I don't get me. That would mean the purple ones probably go on the intake. And I also like to point out that this intake was about $800. And I got it actually through Amazon. It seemed like the fastest shipping for it was through Amazon. That's not that bad for a billet intake. And I love the black color of it. I wasn't looking for like a chrome. I don't like chrome or polished intakes. That's just not my thing. The welds on it look very nice. Another thing to point out too is I'm switching over to, with the throttle body, I'm switching over to drive-by cable instead of drive-by wire. I think this thing you can still use as a drive-by wire, but I'm probably gonna just get the delete plate. So yeah, let's start with installing these O-rings. fuel rail that comes with that intake. Real simple, big ports on the inside, big ports on the outside. Pretty cool, and it uses these combination of these things. So it clips on here. These things, all these, a bunch of adapters to basically mate it up to the intake the same way these kind of mate through these little holes. So a while ago, before I bought the actual intake, I bought this radium fuel rail. And when I was comparing them, you see how the step comes up and curves over? On this one, you see how the step would kind of come up and curve over? Well, it looks like these fittings right here are from this fuel rail. So we got the intake put in, and I found these little pedestals that were supplied with the kit. And it looks like with the right size bolt, it looks as if that will bolt straight in and that side will bolt straight in. Sorry, the flash is making it hard to see. But yeah, it looks like this thing will bolt right in. It looks as if the injector would have to be very long. So I may have to get these little silver pedestal things. As you can see how long it is from the fuel rail. I might have to get those silver things cut down, or I'll cut them down myself and then tap in for a bolt size, like an M6 bolt. But yeah, it looks as if the radium fuel rail will work with this manifold, which is a big relief since this looks a lot better than this. So I'm afraid that's really all I have for you guys today with the RX8. I mean, I would say make a poll on which one you'd rather use, but it's kind of obvious. What I'm filming right now at the same time as this is I'm filming the plans for the Ford Focus RS. How I'm gonna get the block rebuilt, how I'm doing this cylinder support system, how I'm basically building this block to be a very strong bottom end. I'm filming that right now as I'm filming the RX8 intake install. So expect that, and as always, if you like the content, please subscribe. It helps me know that I'm doing the right thing, and it helps put me on the right track to hopefully getting somewhere with this.
Not my jet.